Hey Virgo, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for September 21st, 2022. This is for Virgo. Last shuffle here for Virgo. All right, Virgo, what we have here is family, friends, and guides, and we have taking steps. All right. Interesting, Virgo, is that the taking steps aspect with family, friends, and guides, it's like people are trying to get closer to you. They're trying to be strategic about getting in your space. um, they're wanting to be generous with their time. This looks like being generous, but they realize they can't get their way with you anymore. I feel like that's what this is. I think people have been getting their way with you in some regard. Not that you're a pushover, but you know how like when Virgos love, oh my gosh, Virgos are earth energy, which are a beautiful energy too. They're very earthy, but they don't let anyone push them around. But when they love you, you could just about do whatever it is that you want, especially children, right? They love their kids. Their kids get away with murder. They love their babies, and don't get me wrong, they are disciplinarians to a degree, but not heavy on that. They're heavy on generosity and nurturing and such. But honestly, very nice. But it looks like maybe that's over, like them being able to get their way right now. Like it's like they're working on themselves, trying to figure out what would be correct for them, what would be right, what direction do they need to go into. And same with you, it looks like you're trying to, like, instead of being very stubborn and saying this is the way to go and that's just it, you're finally going, you know what, well, everyone has their own path, their own destiny. You do believe that, but you also have a strict this is right and that's right. And in my book, that's what this says. That's what Hierophant is. In my book, you cross it here and then you dot it there, and that's just it. And so, you're letting that go. That's a cycle that's ending within you. That you're like, you know what? People have to do what's right for them, and something may have happened to cause you to look at it that way. Excuse me, look at it that way, to see that, you know what, everything happens for a reason. Is not my place, um, to tell someone that it's wrong because it might be completely right for them. It's just not right for me. Um, and the generosity comes, and also too, this is like, you're working with the energy, especially people that you have history with. You're willing to work with them. You're willing to just go ahead with what, like, you know what I mean, to be more lenient with them and give them the time of day. Other people, you're just good. It's like, well, our time's up. You don't, go your way. You're taking steps with the High Priestess and the Queen of Pentacles again, taking steps to be into a lot more in tune with your intuition, taking steps to be a lot more in tune with um, what to be generous with, being discerning about resources and how to meet them out, kind of thing. We have a kindred partnership, Ace of Swords, Ace of Swords. You want the truth and nothing but the truth, and so does your person. This is an honest, open, honest, I mean, harsh truth conversation, or something. Something is going to be revealed, or something between you and another person, and it could be a romantic partner, or it could be like kindred partnership could be someone like your very best friend, right? And you guys are going to be telling each other the truth, whether it hurts or not, which Virgos are really good at. That's why sometimes I find them connecting with Sagittarius a lot. But Sagittarius are honest too. I mean, there are bad people out there, and trust believe I've met both, but for the most part, they are, when they really care about you, unabashed, telling you all the way the whole truth, nothing but the truth, and sometimes you won't like it. Optimism, Two of Pentacles, and the Empress. And I must say too, disclaimer, I do appreciate those types of honesty, even if I don't see anything wrong with that. Some people, I'm good with honesty. Let's see, 4, 8. Hmm. You're being optimistic. There's a beautiful change happening to you. Mentally, right? You have to be optimistic because you're going through a change. Something is changing. Period. And you've become a lot more aware of how you can be a much more productive individual. How you can be someone who is dependable, or with the Empress is like, you realize your power. This is another energy. Like, you're optimistic because I think you changed. You were, before this, you may have been someone who's like, yeah, I dabble a little bit in XYZ, whatever it is. I can't really put it out there for you, like it's intuition based. But before maybe you listened to it, but you were still staunch and stalwart about it, right? Like, well, I don't care. You still dot it here and you cross it there, and that's just it. And now you are becoming someone. Now you're changing. You have to be optimistic about the voices you may be hearing, right? The things that you may be experiencing in your life, the feelings, the nudgings, the how the music may play the exact song that you're feeling at the moment. Some very, very strange synchronicities may be happening in your life. And then this is the harsh truth, nothing but the truth coming out. Clarity like a mofo. And maybe you guys are very clear about each other. This may be a clarity where you look at each other and go, well, I know about you. I feel XYZ about whatever it is, right? But however it goes, there's some harsh truths coming out. It may not be bad. I'm not saying bad, but there is a potential for an ending, or a potential for elevation with the world. That is what that usually is about. There's a choice that is going to be made. So based on what is being heard, maybe a choice. All right, and I'm seeing that there. The High Priestess and Queen of Pentacles, same thing, taking a step to be a lot more. You need to nurture your intuition a lot more. Okay, you need to listen to it a lot more, instead of being like checklisty. Let me do a check and balance. Listen to your intuition. Most of the time, it's correct. They're saying that you are growing as an intellectual, intuitive being. I didn't mean to say intellectual. I mean, you already are intellectual, of course, but you are growing as an intuitive being. All right. If you like to book a personal, well, let me tell you the signs. The signs are, of course, we have Gemini and Taurus. So you could be dealing with the Taurus, Gemini cusp. We have Pisces here. We have Taurus again, and Taurus again, and we have a little smattering of Libra. Okay. All right. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.